Good morning, guys. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. It is Friday, December 12th. Thanks for being here today, guys. Hopefully, everybody's having a good day so far. I already said that, but mean it. We'll get our scripted part out of the way here. Drink some coffee. Spin some wheels. Make a video. All that fun stuff. So, I hope everybody's having a good day so far. Got the wheels going already. It's our first wheel. Our first sports content wheel. Hockey, basketball, soccer, football, wild card, chat pick, tennis, golf, Olympic sports / old timers, baseball, hockey. Forget where I started, but good morning, Juliet. Happy Friday. How are you doing? And we got another wheel. Rivalry, rise, celebration, meltdown, deal maker, betrayal, payback. We also got another wild card / chat pick. That's nice, Juliet. Up and Adam, wow. It's very sunny today, so that's nice. Then we got our final wheel, which is like how we're going to make the video here. Every single day? Wow. Split screen meme, movie, TV trailer, cold opened, visual effects, spot the difference, impact effect. Starting today. Narrate like it's a documentary based in auto-tune. Well, good for you. That's a good way to start the day. So I guess we'll start spinning the wheels here, guys. We'll spin the wheels, see how good our ideas come. Here's our first wheel. The wheel just loves baseball. I almost should have taken baseball off of the wheel. It just loves baseball. Like the last time we spun the wheel, we got baseball too. So, first wheel's baseball. Maybe we could do some like winter meetings, something, because they're doing the winter meetings, or maybe they already happened, but it's baseball off season. So we'll spin this wheel. Spin this wheel. The wheel is really meltdown. I don't know, guys. Maybe respin. Alright, well, we'll think about what we can do there. We'll think about what we can do with those wheels. What's good, B-Wall? Already spun the wheels? Yeah. Already spun. We got baseball again, of course. Wheels just going to give us baseball every day. Every single time. Baseball, melt. I mean, we've gotten this wheel like a billion times. Baseball, meltdown, movie, TV trailer. So, think about it. Use that as inspiration for the video we make today. Good guess. Pouch. We'll give that a shot. Good pull with the C. Juice? Give me that juice? No. That's not how you spell juice. Darn. Darn, I just saw the U and the C. Shoot. It might end UCE though, right? Or UCY? Deuce? No, it can't be deuce. Truce? Truce is a good guess. Truck. Truck is a good one. Coyote. Thanks for shouting out. Cut. Truce wasn't a terrible guess, though. Truck. Nice, guys. I would have gotten it 3 if I listened it to you guys. I will be, B-Wall. I will be. I was not ignoring you. No, I just was looking it on my own. I was close. Now it shows you truck ads. Immediately. Not even hiding anything. Just immediately show me truck ads. That's hilarious. Living life live on the Doom Scroll, guys. Thanks for being here. We got a video to make today. I don't know. Hold, keep, store, and house. Nice. Hey, Elena. You're saying it's blow, sway. Yeah. In the breeze. What is this? Like a vegetable? Vegetable units. Let's go. Vegetable units, guys. And what is this one? Things with 12 in them. Things divisible by 12. Things that are divided into 12 segments. Easy, guys. Easy work. Elena, we already spun the wheels, but the wheels... I'm really upset with the wheel results today, Elena. I don't know. Really upset with the... Not upset, but like... We already... Oh, thanks, Elena. You're the best. We're still doing that. Still getting this scripted part out of the way. The wheel we got baseball, which like I just shouldn't have... We always get baseball. The wheel only chooses baseball. Like if it's going to pick one, it's going to pick baseball. And then we got Meltdown, which I feel like we got that a billion times. Baseball, Meltdown, movie, TV trailer. So we'll think about that, guys. I'm almost certain we've gotten that exact same breakdown before. We might have to go to physical wheels. Haven't we gotten that exact same breakdown before? I'm pretty sure we have. By saying what I would make. I don't think we're gonna. Well, this is, I mean, goes back to our roots, guys. The Roger Clemens baseball meltdown was our first, like, really successful YouTube. I'm not gonna respin. I don't know. You guys want me to take off the options we got? I know. We can maybe make a commentary on the. We can look at the. Bring it back. You're right, B-Wall. You're 100% right. The baseball should be like sports out of season should be shelved. Lighters, they were on our list of top sports families. No, you're right. You're right, dude. I agree. We'll shelve the baseball. Elena says we should get to work. I like the motivation, Elena. Friday Mo. Got the Friday momentum on our way. Movie, TV, let me write them down so I can leave those pages. First wheel was baseball. Second wheel, meltdown. You're right, Elena. You're right. I was just writing those down so we had them in the chat. There's a baseball. Unbelievable comebacks. Did you get enough sleep last night, Brian? Let's see if we type baseball meltdown into YouTube. What do they give us? This is a good one. Anybody have you guys seen the pine tar incident one before? Okay, B-Wall, you don't have to like the stream. That's fine. This is honestly something we should. We're gonna make this one, guys. Have you guys seen? Do you guys know the Pine Tar incident? It's kind of up our alley. You don't know the Pine Tar incident, Elena? George Brett who was one of the best. He was a great Hall of Fame player for the Royals. He hit a home run, and then he hit a home run, and then after he hit a home run, it was against the Yankees. The coaches were on the Yankees were like, "Hey, look at that bat that he used." And you know how they put pine tar to grip the bat? There's pine tar in the bat. Well, there's rules about the limit of where the pine tar can go up to on the bat. And the Yankees coach was like, "Hey, their pine tar goes up too high on the bat." So they the umps measured the pine tar and then disallowed the home run. I mean, it's probably the only time it's ever happened. Anything like this. And it's George Brett, who's a Hall of Famer.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss.
So we'll probably. I don't know if we'll release it, but we'll make it with impact effects. It'll be pretty cool. I mean, remember our Nolan Ryan video got 10K views. So, oh no, B-Wall. Hopefully you're not driving. Make sure you're standing up for this one, I guess. Let's We'll do it'll be funny with a countdown to impact effects. It's definitely off-season stuff. I mean, it's a super throwback. What's good, Dan? What's good? B-Wall just firing shots today. It's all good. Firing shots at people who aren't even in the chat, too. It's fine. Dan, we got... We got base. I was gonna watch that video you sent. Let's pull that up. Just so we can't be accused of not leading with hockey. Oh, what a play. What a play. Dan, you're saying, I mean, when was this? Was that this year? All right, so guys, the wheel. We spun the wheel. We spun the wheel. Baseball. I mean, we'll take baseball off the wheel in the future. We'll take baseball off the wheel in the future. Got Meltdown movie TV trailer. We'll do the Pine Tar incident. I mean, it's something. Dan, the first wheel was baseball. Second wheel was Meltdown. Third wheel was movie TV trailer. So we're just gonna play around with some impact effects, covering the George Brett Pine Tar incident. So, thanks for being here today, guys. Gonna pull up CapCut. I mean, we might spend the first half of the stream making some type of Pine Tar incident. It is up our alley though. That's true. And then maybe we'll refresh our previews so we can get them good enough for release. No copyright errors or anything. So we're thinking impact effects. We already did the Wordle. Got truck. So first he hits a home run.
Uh-oh. That's gone.
All right, that's actually...
Uh-oh. That's gone.
All right, and then so the guy hits the home run.
And now the Royals have the one-run lead.
Runs for the lead. Wait, it says that was actually good commentary. So he runs around the bases. I guess it was like a 2-run home run, maybe. But then look, so then...
And Billy homered, and Billy just homered, and Brett is just homered, and
Billy Martin, if you guys watched The Bronx is Burning, he was the manager of the Yankees for a long time in the 70s, possibly 80s.
Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And then so there you see they're like pointing at the bat. They're like, what's going on this bat here?
Uh-oh. That's gone. Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
Oh, B-Wall. Let's look inside yourself, maybe. Maybe you should look inside yourself to feel something. Because I'm having a good time so far. Thanks for being here, guys.
Look at Martin.
Well, what they're talking about, Frank, is that he's got too much pine tar, and
Look, they're
leaving
gonna.
the field as if the game is over. No, he's just coming in.
I'm not sure that.
See if we can add some tension rising. Impact effects are coming in, guys. That's not going to do it. Gotta find a good audio to use, guys. Juliet numero uno? She just makes sure she knows how to snag the crown, though. She does. Did drink some emergency yesterday, guys. It helped me feel really good. She was the first one here, dude. So thanks for being here today, guys. Thanks for helping me make these videos. Honoring the wheel. Fun Friday. This will be done, this video, shortly. I just gotta figure out attention rising. Tension rising song. Someone's always buying swimsuits somewhere, Dan says. Love it. Love the positivity. Waste our time. I don't think there's such thing as wasting time. I don't think there's such thing as wasting time. Time's what you got, and it's what you do with that time. I mean, yeah, you can waste it, but I don't think we're wasting it here. I really, truly don't think we're wasting it here. And hey, if that's what you think, I don't know what to say. If that's what you think, I can't, I can't help you. I can't. But I appreciate all the support. George Brett goes absolutely nuclear here. That's why this is a thing. Look, he's like, here, maybe we'll just
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around and wanting to know what's going on, and the umpires are going to get together and talk about this thing.
He goes absolutely nuclear here, guys. Has anybody seen this except for me? Dan, do you know this incident? B-Wall, do you know this incident? Elena, I think Elena said she didn't. Exactly. Pete Alonso? People barely talk about baseball during the season, let alone in the off season. Well, hey guys, our first big hit was a baseball short. A throwback baseball short. So, you can say people don't, but Dan says you're thinking hockey. Dan, I didn't catch any of the Flyers game last night. I saw it was a overtime loss. Did the Flyers play all right? Was it just like, it looks like, I don't know, maybe, I mean, I didn't watch the game, but maybe it was like just not their game. You know, it seemed like they came back twice and then lost in OT. I didn't watch the game though, so I don't really know all the details. It doesn't, Elaine. It probably doesn't. It doesn't. Oh, I read about that. Bad turnover from Konechny in overtime. I did read about that. Is that a bad loss? Or will they just forget about it, move forward, keep the mostly positive momentum they got going? What do you think? Because Vegas is a pretty good team, are they not? George Brett looking. They're talking about the pine tar.
I made a call before, Frank. You are not allowed to have a substance of any kind above the trademark.
So you hear that? They're pointing at the
Of any kind above the trademark. You are not allowed to have a substance of any kind above the trademark, and I can't tell from here because everybody above the trademark. And I can't tell from here because everybody's holding.
So they look at the bat for like.
Well, Brett isn't sure whether he has a home run yet or not.
So the umpires are going to walk away and talk about this and go over the rules and examine the bat. See where the pine tar, see the label, the trademark is?
Yeah.
See the brown substance there?
It does look like it's
that's pine tar.
It looks like it is.
Now, you are not allowed to have that pine tar up that far on the bat. Billy Martin walking around waiting for the, which might be.
So I guess that, you know, they talk about it for like a couple minutes here, guys. So and then they're walking over to George Brett.
Tim McClellan with the bat in his hand.
Oh, and they go to measure it against the plate.
They might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, he's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look at this. Brett is out.
Demon Man.
He is out and having to be forcibly restrained.
Well, that's why this is why everybody remembers this. After all that, they talked about it for like 2.5 minutes. 2 minutes.
Might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, he is. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look at this. Brett is out.
Demon Man.
He is out and having to be forcibly restrained.
That's funny. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's definitely a rule. I never understood that either. Like why the pine tar going to the barrel of the bat was such a big deal. They've been calling these crash outs these days, guys. What are our thoughts on the word crash out? Do we enjoy that word? Baseball's best crash out. Dan doesn't like All right, well what's a good Gen X? I guess this would be Gen X viewers mainly. What's a good Gen X term to describe? Meltdown? Maybe just meltdown. It's giving. I don't like. We did, Dan. I'm with you on the it's giving. I'm with you on the it's giving. 100p. All right. So what's a better term, guys? Any ideas? That's the on-screen cue. Like speak English. You right? So what's, I mean, just say meltdown? Baseball's best meltdown? Probably meltdown. That was what the wheel said. Baseball's best meltdown. That was what the wheel said. Baseball's best meltdown. I mean, that's what the wheel said. Now I gotta find a good song that pairs with this. This is okay. Wow. We do need a Tension Rising song, though. Tension Rising old school. Tension Rising Countdown. Jeez. Dan, these are all from CapCut. I don't know if you can tell, but here these are the I'm typing it into the search function for audio here. So these are all loaded, I guess, onto CapCut, or you can download them or something. I don't even know how it works, but if I'm just searching on CapCut, like the video making program for these songs. And I'm searching right now. I'm searching tension rising. So if anybody gives me a better, because that's what we like, the tension rising stuff. People like experiencing the tension. Do they like it, or does it just keep them focused? It's just it's just a huge collection of different tunes, and most of them are like Chinese. Because CapCut is a Chinese program. CapCut is owned by the same company that owns TikTok, ByteDance. So a lot of these are like Chinese songs. If you look in at the names, like, not those, but like a lot of them are like Chinese songs. Anyway, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because trying to figure out a good good tension rising song for this, guys. So thanks for being here, guys. I don't know. That was tension rising, though. I don't know if it's... Here we go. Movie Rise Tension Countdown Introduction. Is that too much? Wait. Which one? The last one? This one? Did we like this one, guys? I think that was the one, right? These are all good? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that the one that you guys liked? Excuse me. This one, Dan? It's 20 seconds, so we're gonna have to cut it down. maybe. Epic attention hybrid. Sits. Well, thanks for pointing them out, guys.
Billy Martin and the Yankees.
Maybe we can have it rising.
That's gone. Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around wanting to know what's going on, and the umpires are going to get together and talk about this thing. Might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, the Yankees win it. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look.
All right, well, that like leads us all the way. It's probably by someone similar, Elena. It's definitely something similar to that.
It's gone. Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around wanting to know what's going on, and the umpires are going to get together and talk about this thing. Might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, the Yankees win it. He's out.
Yes.
All right, now what do we go with from there? George Brett went like nuclear. But maybe we just leave that. Do we need any more, guys? Melee song? This isn't it. Do we need it? Do we need another song? Not that one. I don't know, guys. Do we need any different clippage?
That's gone. Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around wanting to know what's going on, and the umpires are going to get together and talk about this thing. Might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, the Yankees win it. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look at this. Brett is out. And
He's teaming mad.
he is out and having to be forcibly restrained.
Is that it? Do we just call it there, guys? I mean, we should put some captions on here, maybe?
That's gone. Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around wanting to know what's going on, and the umpires are going to get together and talk about this thing. Might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, the Yankees win it. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out.
Divorcee diaries? Diaries? Divorcee diapers, dude? What? It's pretty good. It was so easy. The uh-oh is so good.
That's gone. Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around wanting to know what's going on, and the umpires are going to get together and talk about this thing. Might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, the Yankees win it. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look.
Do we up this roar? How does this? Let's see how this works.
That's gone. Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around wanting to know what's going on, and the umpires are going to get together and talk about this thing. Might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, the Yankees win it. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look at this. Brett is out.
He's steaming mad.
He is out and having to be forcibly restrained.
Dope. This does get my dopamine flowing, guys, not gonna lie. So guys, I don't know if you can see, but I if you can see on CapCut here. Oh, B-Wall, it's not going to put my viewers to sleep. I don't have to put a warning on this. Don't operate heavy machinery while watching this short. Now, what we'll do next, we got to get the previews having a non-copyrighted song. So you see this, guys? I've got the audio, and it goes up into the orange. I like it to go like the highest. I don't want it to go so high up into the orange, if that makes any sense. So that's what I'm doing here. Maybe. Trying to get to the orange. Get to the orange. Uproar. See how this sounds.
That's gone. Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around wanting to know what's going on, and the umpires are going to get together and talk about this thing. Might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, the Yankees win it. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look at this. Brett is out.
He's steaming mad.
He is out and having to be
He's steaming
forcibly
mad.
restrained.
It's definitely one of baseball's better meltdowns. In terms of honoring the wheel, guys, we can probably release this anytime we want. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, I like to put the shadow and the stroke on the captions. I think captions are super important because it making these videos. What's good, guys? How's everybody doing today? Well, that's why I like spinning the wheel. We'll take baseball off the wheel for next week, but at least it's like we were not going to do a George Brett video. Oh, true, B-Wall. What a shocking surprise. That's what you think. How would you make it better? Gonna blur some background here, guys. Yeah, it could be everything can always be better. There's always room for improvement. Always room for improvement, guys. And that's what we're gonna try to do. Keep improving. my bad, B-Ball. All right, well, how could your day be better, dude? I'm sorry. I forget half the stuff I say. Not actually, but no, like I said, we got to get our previews out. It's like a 2-minute long video that I spent a bunch of time making, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we'll finish the previews after this. This is already almost done, guys. But then we'll do Marshawn at some point. I mean, what part about Marshawn do you want to see? The beast mode run? Like, the thing about Marshawn is like it's well covered. Marshawn is well covered. You know? What do you want to see that's like a new direction? You just want high dopamine. But this isn't cutting it for you. Well, how could your day be better, bro? Let's focus on that. My bad. I was like, I'm so locked in on what I'm doing. I was like, I asked you how your day was going. You said not that good, could be, or you said could be better, and I was like, oh well, how could this video be better? That's funny. My bad. You know. The old heads might like this though. Guys, you guys heard of Mr. Beast? The #1 wizard on Voldemort? It's just interesting because Mr. Beast, like his audience, we have like the inverse Mr. Beast audience. We have the inverse Mr. Beast audience, which is fine. I like it that way, honestly. Mr. Beast has like 50 to 60% of his viewership are under 24. Have you ever watched any of the videos, Elena? Yeah, no, he might be whatever. That makes me laugh. It's just it's like you don't hear that home run call these days.
That's gone. Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around wanting to know what's going on, and the umpires are going to get together and talk about this.
Well, I should probably cut that part, actually. He says the same thing twice. We'll cut that part.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around wanting to know what's going on, and the umpires are going to get together and talk about this thing. Might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, that part will stay, but we might want a slightly different part. What is a cold open in the future, Elena? What are you saying we should use as a cold open in the future? Well, at least we got a wheel spin done. Pretty much. Guys, I don't think we're going to do a list tonight. I mean, or bracket, you know, just give us a... We've been doing that every night. Any other ideas for fun activities or what you guys would want to see tonight? Although, guys, just so we know, this week's Tuesday stream this week was our #1 stream ever. So thank you guys for being a part of that. Any ideas for how we replicate that success? Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. You know it's all love up in here. Let's hear him. Let's hear him. Doesn't have to be a bracket, Elena says. Screensaver, soundboard, polls, challenges, interactivity. Well, that wasn't really specific to what I was asking, but appreciate the ideas. You know that. Dan's back to the important issues. Dan is back to the important issues of the day. Coming at you live, guys. Let's get back to talking about getting bicycles off the streets, guys. It's funny. I forget what comedian said it. Like, a comedian said, like, you know, I forget which one. It was like, oh, maybe Louis C.K. Like, you know, how you turn into, like, such a terrible person behind the wheel. Like, you say things that you would never say. It's like, that's me. Like, I never say, like, on stream, when I'm talking to somebody in person, like, at a store, whatever. Like, I never say the things I say about bikers when I, like, have to drive around bikers. Like, the words that come out of my mouth when I'm, like, waiting behind a pack of 8 bikers as they go around a bend, like, up a hill, around a bend, and I'm, like, having to be careful so I don't kill anybody, and I'll be saying violent words that are just unlike me. But I guess maybe it's because is that my fault, guys? Is that my fault? Like, I'll say things when I'm driving past a pack of bikers that I would never on the road and in grocery stores. Really, grocery stores, Dan? Really? Grocery stores? B-Wall? Wow. I don't go there. I just say terrible things. I don't even think terrible things. I just say them. It's like I go to this flow state where I'm just saying terrible things. Exercise and patience. That's what Elena's saying it is. Packed grocery stores. I guess it's just my natural schedule. I'm usually not in the grocery store at packed times. But yeah. I don't like to spend much time in a grocery store. Like, I try to spend as little time in the grocery store as possible. It definitely is a place that traps you. Gets you to spend more time in it. By design, I'm sure. And if you add crowds to that, like the tension rising, the levels of tension rising, this short video that we just made ain't got nothing on the level of tension rising when you're in a packed grocery store and you've spent like 40 minutes there and you wanted to be out in 20. That sounds pretty bad. Costco's like that. I haven't been to a Costco. Dan, I think they give it away. A lot of it, I think, goes to like you gotta watch your ankles. They're coming for your ankles at Costco. You might get an Achilles injury at Costco. I think hopefully, Dan, they give a lot of it away to like shelters and stuff, like stuff that's expired, because it's like those rules are like set in place by the FDA and the USDA. Like, so it's like sometimes that food isn't even really bad, even though it's expired. I mean, sometimes it is, but definitely not always the case. So they'll give stuff away to like homeless shelters and stuff like that. I mean, we were talking about this in the past, guys, like minimizing food waste. Like, it's my opinion that, like, you know, it's definitely the grocery stores, it's in their best interest to minimize food waste. Like, I don't really blame the grocery stores for food waste. Like, their job, their function is to minimize food waste, I believe. You know? Like, they don't want food waste. It's not in their business model. You know? So that's my belief, hopefully. That good faith. Goes back to, yeah, I mean, well, people hoard things coming at you live. People like to prep. People like to prepare in case of the worst. You don't think you can donate expired food, Elena? I think you can, because I think you can because maybe not though. There's definitely the toilet paper, Kleenex, what is it? Clorox wipes. Throw back to the COVID days when Clorox wipes were all the rage and you couldn't even get them in the store because they were all owned by, you know, one person. A couple people buying thousands of... I was working for Amazon during the pandemic, guys, and like this one guy was buying like literally all the Clorox wipes and they were delivering it to his house. Like every single day, like a single truck full of Clorox wipes was going to a single guy's house, and he was then like breaking them down and reselling them. Possibly illegal activity, not sure. But yeah, people like to hoard stuff, I guess. Dan, it's my opinion that like all those different kinds and stuff, all the different flavors, like the grocery stores like that stuff. Grocery stores, we're putting tin hats on right now, guys. But I would say grocery stores like that stuff. The reason why grocery stores have 57 different types of dips and chips available is because then when you're there, it takes you forever to decide. It takes you... Tin Hat Talk tonight. I like that. Tin Hat Friday night. That's a good one. We'll do Tin Hat Talk tonight. But like I'm saying, it's the paralysis of choice. You know, you have so much choice in front of you, and like the options are really not even all that different, but your brain is so value oriented that you're like sitting there being like, well, this one's $3 and this one's $3.40. I like this one. I also like this one too. Like, which one should I get? And meanwhile, if they just had one of them there, you would have just like been like, okay, I'll buy this one. That's why I don't like to spend time in like the middle of the grocery store. one, I believe like for the most part the foods in the middle of the grocery store are like not fresh foods generally. And two, it's like that's where all the branding is, or not all of the brand. I mean, there's branding on the outside too, but yeah, that's a good point, Dan. Well, as you've said, let's go back to barter. You know, like this now we're calling for barter system at this point. Now we're calling for the barter system. All right, guys, thanks for that little breakdown.
That's gone. Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around to know what's going on. And
That's gone. Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around wanting to know what's going on. Might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, the Yankees win. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look at this. Brett is out.
He's steaming mad.
He is out and having to be forcibly restrained.
That shortened it a little bit.
Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around wanting to know what's going on.
Shortened it up a little bit, guys. Why is the place that sells oil filters also sells groceries and TVs? I know. Well, it definitely destroys competition and standards. I like these points. It's true. Elena said, I mean, we're just speaking truth in the chat right now. Once you get big, he gets the scale. That's a good point, Dan. Well, I just hate knowing whatever big store I walked into, I still know more than the people working there about what I need and want. That's just such a good point. Like, geez, exactly. And, well, I don't know. Do you think there's any change in that, guys? Do you think there's any change in that? Like, definitely there was a time where, like, the buildings that were built in, like, the 70s and 80s and, I don't even know, 90s too. Like, the buildings now, compared to the buildings from back in the day. Exactly. Plaster monstrosities. Do you think there's any change going on in that, guys? Or is that the same as it ever was? Just keeps going in the same direction.
and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get the... And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around, wanting to know what's going on. Might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, he is. He's out.
Yes,
Brett
sir.
is out. Look at this. Brett is out.
He's steaming mad.
He is steaming mad. They said demon mad. Steaming mad?
Yes,
Brett
sir.
is out. Look at this. Brett is out.
He's steaming mad.
He is out and having to be forcibly restrained.
It'll only get worse. Same as it ever was. Let's go, B-Wall. I don't know. I think Elena, call me crazy, guys. Demon mad. Demon mad. He's demon mad. Guys, I think I don't know. I don't know. I think there has to be I don't know. Is there any bigger business than AI right now? I mean, AI might be the biggest business of all time. In terms of the money right now. He was demon mad. But it's what's the next after AI? My opinion, it's barter system or something like that. You know? I saw a video of Elon Musk saying in the future, he's talking to Joe Rogan about how in the future your phone is going to be AI talking to another AI. I call cap. I'm calling cap on that, guys. Calling cap on that one. After AI is square one. That's what I'm saying. I totally agree. After AI is square one. They're saying SpaceX is going to IPO next year. I don't know. I still might buy this. I still might get Starlink, though. Dan, that's hilarious, but true. That hit me because it was true. It's the whole I didn't get how World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Wow. Facts. Facts. Fight scene. No. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
That's gone. That's gone. Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
And the umpires are going to get together. George Brett looking around, wanting to know what's going on. Might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, he is. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look at this. Brett is out.
He's steaming mad.
He is out and having to be forcibly restrained.
Do we think Elon has wisdom? Do we think either of those guys has wisdom? All right, guys, we'll couch this for now. It's pretty much, it's honored in terms of baseball meltdown movie TV trailer. We hit that we hit that on the head right there, guys. So now we got to get back to this one. I can't believe that I can't play this music. All right, guys, I'm going to play this one for you without the copyrighted music. I'll be right back. They have more drive than wisdom. Interesting, Dan. Interesting. They have more drive than wisdom. They definitely have drive. Definitely have drive. I guess, is there overlap between drive and wisdom? Is there any overlap between drive and wisdom? All right, guys, I muted that what the heck? All right, I muted that song. I did record this. Okay, so the way I did this is I did record it with me saying it. You know, sometimes I don't do the best job. Not that I don't do the best job. I'm just not practiced enough at talking into the camera. Plus, I don't have, like, maybe when I have a camera to speak into, I'll do better instead of speaking into, like, the web camera. But anyway, I muted the song that gave us copyright issues. So I recorded this audio. Dan Flynn was in here in the chat yesterday. He was saying definitely smart when it comes to marketing, Dan, and that's important. Marketing is almost taking it back, guys, along with our philosophical conversations we're having today. I heard somebody say this was back in the day, that it's easier to picture the end of the world than the end of marketing. Basically, like, it's easier to picture, like, the apocalypse happening than for, like, there to be a world without marketing. Anyway, I muted the track that gave us some copyright issues. Let me know. I was trying to channel my inner Jim Nance while making this, guys. Elena, well, that's never going to happen. It's just never going to happen. Marketing is like, we've talked about this. Like, in my opinion, the biggest companies in the world right now are marketing companies. Voldemort, all the Death Eaters. All the Death Eaters are marketing companies. No, it can't happen, Elaine. How is it going to happen? How is the end of marketing going to happen? I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I'll be right back.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25, Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation. Stafford has the fourth most fourth-quarter comebacks ever, with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbaggio. Now Stafford and the Rams are atop the league's power rankings, and are looking to lock up the number one seed in the NFC. The Lions are coming off a win, but are still fighting for their playoff life. Former squad connections only add to the intrigue of what should be a great game. Another game we're looking forward to this weekend is the Bills at the Patriots. Drake May sits second behind Matt Stafford in the MVP race, but the Patriots have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. This game is a true litmus test and will answer many of the remaining questions surrounding the upstart squad. The Bills have a chance to avenge their early season loss to their division rival. That game is still the Patriots' signature win of the year, the best team they've beaten all season by far. This time, the Bills come to Foxborough as road favorites. Josh Allen and the Bills have won the division 5 years in a row and aren't ready to give up their crown just yet. We'll also be watching Green Bay at Denver. Is this a Super Bowl preview? Jordan Love is on the rise. He's played great ball the last few weeks and is coming off a big win over the Bears. The Packers are peaking at the right time of the year. They head into Denver, who currently has the #1 seed in the AFC. But are they legit, or are they a paper tiger? Broncos have one of the toughest end-of-season schedules in the league, and this game is the start of a brutal stretch where they play the Packers, Jags, Chiefs, and Chargers. Denver hasn't lost since week 3 and hasn't lost at home all year. If the Broncos can end this season with the #1 seed, they could win the Super Bowl. Former squad, where we got the memories in the bank.
So that final cut of... Isn't it so good, Elena? I know, it's the best previews we've made so far. My voice sounds good. It sounded really good with that song. It sounded so good. I was hyped. So guys, we just got to pick a different song maybe. I don't even know. Well, one for YouTube, unfortunately for YouTube, we got to turn this into a horizontal video. I guess it's just too long. No, we got to have some music. Well, Elena, remember? I'll show you why different song. Well, I don't have my phone on. Well, I'll show it to you. Give me a second. I'll show you why we got to do a different song. I guess you might have missed it last night, but I got a warning I'd never got before. Video is blocked. So basically, because it's over, I might have to go. You're short, which is over 60 seconds. It's not they're not mad at me. The copyright claim on your video doesn't. Come on. Look at. No, Elena. It was interesting. It was literally, I got that notification as I started to play that song. As I started to play the preview for you guys on stream, I got that notification about this, and I was like, oh. Then I stopped it because I was like, I don't, But it's not, the copyright claim on your video don't affect your channel. I guess, what? Is blocked. And then it says, this video can't be seen or monetized. So basically, it might be just because it's over 60 seconds. I don't know. We haven't released all too much. I might have to go to the YouTube audio library, which could be cool, guys. Maybe we'll check that out. The YouTube audio library. Basically, I was just trying to picture myself as Jim Nance while reading that. Jim Nance. I was just trying to channel my inner Jim Nance. Anyway. That's why different song, Elena. It's like they wouldn't even let you guys see it. They'd let nobody see it. So, we could check, guys, we've never checked this out. This is the YouTube audio library. This is where all their free all these songs are free to use, download. They got any good sports highlight songs? The Soundlings, I've used the Soundlings before. Do we like this? Yeah, we love this. Gonna try it out, guys. Thoughts? Thoughts, comments, questions, concerns? You love that one, Elena? The Soundlings, they're the same group. I've used their stuff before. You see, I just typed in sports highlights. Typed in sports highlights there. Let's try the other ones. Rate the Riz. They just do, the Soundlinks make good stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna download all of these. Oh my gosh! Which is the best one? Which is the best one of those, guys? Does anybody have any preference? Ideas? 360 no scope, all the smoke, or rate the Riz? Do we have a favorite one? They're all good. They're all good. The first one we picked, Elena? Oh, I might have not gotten it. All the smoke. This one? Do you like the bells in there? You see how I put the bells in there after every matchup? Or after I listed every matchup? So much for this one. I think this one we can use New Century. Future. Let's make sure I saved it. I think this one we can use if it's shorter than a minute. Something like that. Let's see how this sounds.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25, Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full
Not this one?
renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and
Yeah,
Peyton,
this
he
one's
might
a
be
little-
the best quarterback of his generation.
It's a little
Stafford has the
confusing.
fourth most fourth quarter comebacks ever, with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbaggio. Now Stafford and the Rams are atop the league's power ranking and are looking to lock up the number one seed in the NFC.
It's
The Lions
way
are
too
coming off a win,
confusing.
but are still fighting for their playoff.
Right? Is it not? Rate the Riz?
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25, Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance.
Maybe
People
lower it a
forget
little
just
more?
How good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton,
Is that confusing too?
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams.
This is like a
Future
po-
MVP Matt Stafford.
We're going to a
hosts his
rave
former
right
team
now?
while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be
You
the
like
best
this one, Dan?
quarterback of his generation. Stafford has the fourth most fourth-quarter comebacks ever, with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbage.
It is steady.
Now Stafford and the Rams are atop the league's
it-
power rankings and are looking to lock up the
Okay.
number 1 seed.
I can lower it even more. Because we don't want it overpowering the voice, you know? Should I raise the voice? The voice is okay, but the voice is mixed really well right now as is, I believe. Is it not? Well, let's try the other one too. We'll try the other one that we just downloaded. Just see if we like that one. 360 no scope. It might be a little much. 360 no scope might be a little much. Wow. Yeah, it's 360 no scopes. We'll try it, but 360 no scope might be a little much. We'll give it a shot though.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career.
Too confusing.
renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation. Stafford has the fourth most fourth-quarter.
The other one, right, guys?
With almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbaggio. Now Stafford and the Rams are atop
Yeah.
the league.
No, this one's too confusing. 360 knows. I'm not bad, but this one. It's steady, like Dan
Former
said.
squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit.
I
Not
agree
for
the first
Brady
one's
and Peyton,
cleaner, Dan.
He might be the best quarterback.
I'm gonna listen to it with headphones
Stafford
on.
has the fourth most fourth-quarter
See if that
comebacks ever, with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on.
Gives
The
me
rest of
any
that team was
thing
absolute
to lean on.
garbaggio. Now Stafford and the Rams are atop the number 1 seed in the NFC. The Lions are coming off a win. Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation. Stafford has the fourth most fourth-quarter comebacks ever, with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbage.
Does it need to be even lower?
And the Rams are atop the league's power rankings and are looking.
It might need to be even lower. I don't know.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions.
It's like so low. What's good, B-Wall? We're working on the previews. We're working on the previews right now. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for all your support, guys. You know it's all love.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation. Stafford has the fourth most fourth-quarter comebacks ever, with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbaggio. Now Stafford and the Rams are atop the league's power rankings and are looking to lock up the number 1 seed in the NFC. The Lions are coming off a win, but are still fighting for their playoff life. Former squad connections only add to the intrigue of what should be a great game. Another game we're looking forward to this weekend is the Bills at the Patriots. Drake May sits second behind.
Is it too much going on, guys? Is there too much going on? We only got 3 results in the YouTube audio library for sports highlights. Good to go, guys? Question mark. Send it. Public Arlo. Publicarlo Johnson. Thoughts, guys? Comments, questions? Because Atlanta says send it. Well, the problem is we gotta maybe post it on TikTok first, because for YouTube we're gonna have to edit this to make it horizontal. You know what I'm saying? So we could post it on TikTok. If you maybe give it a shot on TikTok, we're still getting. We gotta post something on TikTok, guys. It's been too long. Elena loves. We like the bells.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation. Stafford has the fourth most fourth-quarter comebacks ever, with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbaggio. Now Stafford and the Rams are atop the league's power rankings and are looking to lock up the #1 seed in the NFC. The Lions are coming off a win, but are still fighting for their playoff life. Former squad connections only add to the intrigue of what should be a great game. Another game we're looking forward to this weekend is the Bills at the Patriots.
I don't know, guys. I don't know if I love it. I might listen to a couple other songs in the YouTube audio library. Here, I'll get you guys on there so you can hear them. This is under children's, but it was called Slapstick Sports Jam. Maybe one of these two. I think I have something by Jeremy Black already. That one is alright. I think I might have just grabbed these just so we can use them at some point. Elena's still saying send it. Gonna try out a couple of different songs here, guys. What was the one that I liked? Either one of these, honestly. Just try them out, you know. We'll get this video out today. This might be best, guys. Let's go, B-Wall. Let me get you guys on CapCut.
All of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbaggio. Now Stafford and the Rams are atop the league's power rankings and are looking to lock up the #1 seed in the NFC. The
Is this
Lions are
too
coming
soft?
with a win, but are still fighting for their playoff life. Former squad connections only add to the intrigue of what should be a great game. Another game we're looking forward to this weekend is the Bills at the Patriots. Drake May sits second behind Matt Stafford in the MVP race, but the Patriots have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. This game is a true litmus test and will answer many of the remaining questions.
Shout out to everybody that helped make this video.
The Bills have a chance to avenge their early season loss to their division rival. That game is still the Patriots' signature win of the year, the best team they've beaten all season.
Kinda like
so
it.
far. This time, the Bills come to Foxborough as road favorites. Josh Allen and the Bills have won the division 5 years in a row and aren't ready to give up their crown just yet. We'll also be watching Green Bay at Denver. Is this a Super Bowl preview? Jordan Love is on the rise. He's played great ball the last few weeks and is coming off a big win over the Bears. The Packers are peaking at the right time of the year. They head into Denver, who currently has the #1 seed in the AFC. But are they legit or are they a paper team?
Any thoughts,
Broncos have
guys?
One of the toughest end of season schedules in the league.
I kind of like that one versus the other one we were gonna use. Already said send it was. Although maybe it's just because it's lower in volume. No, it's.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former.
I kind of like the other one. Maybe it's softer though. I'm not trying to put anybody to sleep. Not trying to put anybody to sleep or do anything like that. Trying to. This is like a free commercial for the NFL, but like also free talking points for all the people that they're going to be watching the game.
of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford.
Love that. I almost wanted to start the video on this spike right here.
People forget just how good Stafford was in.
I think that was after the fake spike of the ball. You like this one, Elena? You like this one more? More than the other one? We're going to try one other one as well. We're going to try one other one as well, guys. Thanks for being here. Try one more. This one, I think this one is not as good as the one we have in there. We'll try it though. Try it out.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4.
Too confusing.
Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full.
Too confusing. It's not a bad song though. But so I guess we like this one more.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation. Stafford has the 4th most fourth-quarter comebacks ever, with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbaggio. Now Stafford and the Rams are atop the league's power rankings and are looking to lock up the #1 seed in the NFC. The Lions are coming off a win, but are still fighting for their playoff life.
Yeah, I like it better. I like it better. What are you nervous about, B-Wall? What we nervous about? Thinking we release this on the interwebs, TikTok, maybe. Any thoughts on this video though, B-Wall?
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:20.
Make sure you're not operating any heavy machinery, chainsaws, trenchers, excavators, any driving a vehicle, nothing like that.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions
What's
at Rams.
good,
Future
Raghav?
MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former
How are you
team
doing,
while
man?
going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If
How
not
are you
for
doing, my
Brady and
brother?
Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation. Stafford has the fourth most fourth quarter comebacks ever, with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbaggio. Now Stafford and the Rams are atop the
So it's that one or this one.
former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation.
You did bring your own official to that Sacramento game.
First ever 20K video, guys. My day's good, man. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. What do we got going on? What's going on with everybody?
They could win the Super Bowl. Former squad where we got the memories in the bank.
Uh-oh, guys. This is a good video. I'm going to post it on TikTok right about now. Should we put the captions in the center of the screen, though? Yeah, 20K on TikTok for that Chuck video, Elena. $20K on TikTok, like over 160 something comments. What's good, Rockov? No, I didn't check it out yet. I will. You want me to? I'll check them out. I mean, probably just keep posting, man. Keep posting.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford.
Nah, whatever. We'll just leave it like that. We'll just leave it like that, guys. Post this one on the other one first, and then we're gonna start making this horizontally. Might take a while for this to export, though, which is fine. It's 1 minute 54 seconds. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Full of dope knowledge that we shared in this chat. Came from all of us. Thanks for being here today, guys. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. We'll be back on tonight at 7. I mean, I'm not going anywhere yet, but don't you worry. All right, guys. All right, now we got to start working on well, one, I'm going to put that vid on TikTok.
Why the fuck is the...
Oh, gosh. What the... TikTok. That's terrible. Are we live, guys? We still live here? Hopefully. Maybe. Maybe we're still live here, guys. Who knows? Think we are. Believe we are. Thanks for being here, guys. We're live. Cool. Cool. Did you catch that? I couldn't get there in time to stop that. I'm literally opening the app to post something on it, Elena, you know? And it was a video about, like, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It wasn't in, like, I don't even know. But that's what gets people's attention, you know? But that's why I've just started to, like, that was the first thing I opened the app planning to, because it's like, it has the regular app and then the studio app, similar to Voldemort, has the regular app and then the studio app. But, like, for both of them, you go to the regular app to post stuff. Like, and then the studio app is, like, more analytics based, You know, so you don't necessarily you can edit stuff from the studio app, but it's more kind of like analytics focused, whereas you kind of post from the regular app that like everybody uses, you know. And so I opened the regular app and it opens you on the feed, and that was you heard it was the first instant. Like the first second. And I wasn't even opening it to go on the app. I'm opening it to post something on the app. So that's like, and then it gets me all wired up. It was super flipped. Super flipped, guys. Week 15, guys. Anybody have any plans for the weekend? All right, so that's going to be on. That's going to be available for people to watch. Now we got to. Okay. We got to lock in here, guys. Nothing crazy? Same. Not on the YouTube, Elena. For the YouTube, we're going to have to make it horizontal, which is what we're going to do now. It's on its way to being posted on TikTok. Right? Well, you're not able to? Because you don't have one? Remember? Because, like, when I uploaded it yesterday, remember I was like, well, there are a couple problems here. The one was I uploaded it, but it was like a horizontal format, but with the vertical in the middle of the stream. And then I got the vertical in the middle of the screen. And then I got the update that it was like I couldn't use the song too. So I'm like, all right, fine. All right, fine. All right, guys, I'm going to play this. I'll be right back. Does put you in a good mood. Was that not even playing for you guys? What the heck? What the heck? There you go. This should probably not be on the screen the whole time. This might take some time, guys. This might take some times. That's fine though.
Former squad game.
Uh-oh. Maybe just take out captions, guys? Thoughts? Take out the captions? Been a minute since we looked at a video in a horizontal manner. Which is fine. It's just fine. Appreciate everybody being here. Finally posted a vid today. It's been a minute since we posted a vid. About to post more. Friday, December 12th. Coming at you guys live. Thanks for being here, everybody. We are working on getting our former squad previews out on YouTube. Previewing the games for this week. NFL Sunday. Still getting... Still getting great comments on that video. It's actually, guys, our number one. By now, it's our number one. The Charles Barkley saying most rigged game, or you brought your own officials to that Sacramento game, then providing the receipts of that Sacramento game. It's now our most watched video of all time in terms of watch hours across all platforms. Probably. I think so. I think so.
Former squad game of the week. Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former.
We're going to have to edit these a little bit. It's fine.
Former squad game of the week. Sunday at. Former squad game of the week. Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams.
Appreciate it, Elena. Appreciate it. You know I do. You know I do. You know it's all love up in here. Even when we're trying our best. Everybody here's. We're all trying our best. Well, we don't need this actually. Don't need any blurred background on this one. Hopefully, at least.
Former squad game.
Should put this bigger.
Former squad game of the week. Sunday at 4:25. Lions at
Maybe have to edit this a fair. Oh. It's all good. It's all good. Uh-oh, guys. Might need a...
Former squad game of the week. Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP.
Wow. Wow. What a move. What a move from Voldy right there. Oh. That's what happens, I guess. That's funny, guys. That's wild. Okay, yay, it's posted. Let's go, guys. Post it up. Got another video out there this week. We are definitely going to be needing a fuel check at some point here. B-Wall. 100% going to be needing a fuel check. We're gonna, as B-Wall says, we're gonna be needing a fuel check up in here, guys. I'm gonna try to be on for a little while longer, but might have to leave for a fuel check at some point. We're adding our own impact effects live on stream. Only way, fighting fire with fire, B-Wall. What do you know about that? Fight fire with fire? Isn't that what you want? I thought that's what you wanted? Question mark? Stealing people's lines? Question mark? Fighting fire with fire? We are gonna need a fuel check though. Thanks, B-Wall, for pointing that out. Only way to fight fire is with fire? Question mark?
Former squad game of the week. Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP.
Just gotta set these all back to like what they were. Is basically it.
Former squad game of the week. Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford.
Oh, we are really... B-Wall, it's all love. You know it's all love up in here, dude. Hopefully. You remember that. Adding our own impact effects. That's not intentional. It's just happening. Because fuel check is necessary. Shout out B-Wall. Looking out for me. Alright, we're going to empty this clip here, guys. Empty the clip. I did drink Emergency yesterday. Emergency. And it was helpful. I'm going to do it again. Some Emergency, sliced some lemon, and I have some ginger root. Put that in there. I was feeling great. I was feeling better. So, I mean, I was missing the honey. Hot water, obviously, as well. Not like cold water, but yeah, hot water. Some Emergency, some ginger root, some lemon. Was feeling great, and then now I've just like drank a whole pot of coffee, so I'm gonna be maybe shaking a little bit if I wasn't already. But hey, try to stay focused on the work here, guys. Putting out a former squad preview is going to be on YouTube using a cool song. How's our TikTok drop going? We'll see. It had like 2 views immediately. 2 views. I mean, that's a lot, guys. Especially because of how long it is. 29. It's a long video. It's like over 2 minutes. Not over 2 minutes. Almost 2 minutes. Almost 2 minutes. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope everybody's blood pressure settled down. No more gaslighting. I promise.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while
We're just gonna honestly all we gotta do is just put him back to 100. It's actually pretty easy. Put him back to close to 100 and center him on the screen. It's pretty much all we gotta do.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while
It's really all we got to do, guys. We'll see how it works. Just got to put it back to close to 100 and center it on the screen. Do we lower those captions at all? B-Wall, how's your BP doing? Hopefully it's a little bit lower. I hope. I was not trying to raise it. I was not trying to raise your blood pressure. Gaslighting by promising not to gaslight ever again. But gaslighting in the process. Can you believe that, guys? Let's go. Got a like on our post on... People might like this video, guys. Let's go. Couple likes on our post. Let's go. Guys, plus it's like a long video. Thanks for being here, guys. Almost, it's 12 o'clock. 12:01. 3 likes? That can't be accurate. On average... It does, Elena. It does. It does. But it might be too early because I just looked at the metrics and it was totally wonky. What's next here, B-Wall, is we're going to put this one on YouTube. But it's going to be a horizontal video previewing NFL Week 15. So that's what we're finishing to... We're going to edit this back to a horizontal video. We took it from horizontal, made it vertical. Now it's going back to horizontal in the transformation process.
former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good...
Kind of want to lower those on the... Ooh. Just want to lower them on the screen a little bit, the captions. $100, keep it 100. Last working day of the year for you, B-Wall. Congrats, bro. Hopefully they don't hit you up all next week. Elena, the TikTok does tell you the metrics. It does. But, like, I just looked at them and it was super wonky. Probably because I just posted it. But doesn't make any sense. Doesn't quite make any sense, but it's all good. Like it's saying that it has... The thing is, I think it's figuring out the audience, though. Which is dope. Transformation, B-Wall. Trying our best. All right, let's keep transforming. Nothing to apologize for, Dan. Welcome back, bro. Thanks for being here, man. We posted that. This video has been posted. I don't know if you heard the song. I don't know if you might have heard. We changed the song, but hopefully you like it.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25. Lions at Rams. Future MVP.
So right now what we're doing is... Oh, shoot. What the heck? What we're doing right now is we're transforming this back into a horizontal video because when we posted this on YouTube yesterday, it was like vertical but in a horizontal frame. If that makes any sense. Vertically placed in a horizontal, so it made no sense. Made no sense, but now it's going to make sense. And the transformation process isn't that hard. We just got to try our best. Transforming, guys. Live on stream. Living life live on the Doom Scroll. Well, Dan, it's funny because it's like we took it from landscape, made it portrait, and now we're putting it back in landscape. So the good news is all I'm really doing right now is taking each individual clip, putting it back to like 100 and basically putting it close to back to its original form. Although this is our first challenge here. This is our first wizard challenge. Here's our first wizard challenge, guys. Got to put this at 100. It's right through the G. The G is the middle. The G is the middle. One a.m. to noonish Sunday? We got to get somebody signed up for the graveyard shift here pretty soon. B-Wall, what analogy are you referring to?
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25, Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We are going to need the keyframes, though.
If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're okay here, guys. I think we're okay. What do you want me to do? Like, dance? B-Wall? Like, actually, you want me to, like, dance? At least this is coming along really well, guys. Let's see how our TikTok release is doing. Hopefully they're still giving us some views. Oh yeah, guys. Let's go. We'll see how well it does. I mean, but already almost 100 views, so that's great. That's great. We'll put this on YouTube. We'll finally make it a new horizontal video, which is awesome.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25, Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation. Stafford has the fourth most fourth quarter comebacks ever, with almost all of them coming
That one looks okay.
with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbaggio. Now Stafford and with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbaggio. Now Stafford and the Rams are atop the league's power rankings and are looking to lock up the #1 seed in the NFC. The Lions are coming off a win, but are still fighting for their playoff life. Former squad connections.
How do we put this in here, guys?
Squad connections only add to the intrigue of what should be a great game. for their playoff life. Former squad connections only add to the intrigue of what should be a great game. Another
The slingshot, I like the slingshot idea. I do actually. The slingshot idea is a good idea. Good idea. You want to help me record a video? I'd be down. Totally down. Got a lot of space where I'm at to do stuff like that. Plus, I like that idea, yeah. So, you're off the next 3 weeks. Got a couch right here. You could bring an air mattress. I'm sure you got one. If you're serious. We'll fashion our own slingshots or we'll buy one. There are plenty of the slingshot segment. It's a good idea.
only add to the intrigue of what should be a great game. Another game where should be a great game. Another game we're looking forward to this weekend is the Bills at the Patriots. Drake May sits second behind Matt Stafford in the MVP race. Bills at the Patriots. Drake May sits second behind Matt Stafford.
Was that a thing? How do you say that? Trebuchet or trebuchets? Catapults? Slingshot. It went slingshot, catapult, trebuchet. I don't even know how to say that though. I know what it is, but I don't know how to say it. Then what? Cannons? Is that the next step? Trebuchet? I don't think I did the trebuchet challenge. I don't think I did the trebuchet challenge. Alright, we can do this, guys. We can make our own slingshot. B-Wall, am I going to get sued? Am I getting sued? Better not be. Better not be getting sued.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25, Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation. Stafford has the fourth most fourth quarter comebacks ever, with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbage. Now Stafford and the Rams are atop the league Garbaggio. Now Stafford and the Rams are atop the league's power rankings and are looking to lock up the #1 seed in the NFC. The Lions are coming off a win, but are still fighting for their playoff life. Former squad connections only add to the intrigue.
I said this because we didn't even really mention in our previews. We didn't even really mention in our previews that Jared Goff and Matt Stafford were traded for each other. That's why I have the trade details in here, because it is a Jared Goff revenge game too. We didn't really talk about that, but it is. It is a Jared Goff game, revenge game at the same time, guys. Same time, it's a Jared Goff revenge game, just as it is for Matt Stafford. Eastburn. I think I was in Dan's class with Eastburn.
A win, but are still fighting for their playoff life. Former squad.
He didn't really like me.
The Lions are coming off a win, but are still fighting for their playoff life. Former squad connections only add to the intrigue of what should be a great game. Another game we're looking forward to this weekend is the Bills at the Patriots. Drake May sits second behind Matt Stafford in the MVP race, but the Patriots have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. This game is a true litmus test and will answer many of the remaining questions. This game is a true litmus test and will answer many of the remaining questions surrounding the upstart squad. The Bills have a chance to avenge their early season loss to their division rival. That game is still the Patriots' signature win of the year, the best team they've beaten all season by far. This time, the Bills come to Fox.
I'm sure he loved you, Elena, because in his opinion, you were the version of me that I should have been. If that makes sense, you know, you're a great, I mean, I'm not, that's not to hate on you at all. I mean, you're obviously, you know, how highly I think of you, but like, he didn't like me. He didn't like me. He didn't like me. I mean, he respected me, but he didn't really like me. And I just, same thing with me. Like, I respected him, but we had, like, I didn't really like him. It's all good. It can work like that. He definitely did we? Yeah. Good. No, because like Eastburn and I would get into it. Not get into it, but like, because I was in accelerated physics. You know, I wasn't in honors physics or AP physics. So, you know, he like... The oven mitt thing? I don't remember what the oven mitt thing was. But yeah, like I was kind of, I mean, so I had him as a senior, you know, and it was not a difficult class for me to get like an A+ in. I was getting A pluses, you know. I was literally no, it's all good. I mean, like what we're talking about pathways, yeah, like all of our lives could have gone a billion different directions, but here we are, you know, so making the best of it. So I was getting like 100% on the test and like not even paying attention in class, you know. I'll be right back. And then anyway, like, yeah, so he didn't like that, which I get. I totally understand. So, it's all good, though. Shout out Eastburn. He's a good guy. He just didn't really like how I acted in his class. I was a little disrespectful, sure. Definitely. But he was kind of disrespectful to me, so then it was like, That's great, Elena. That's great.
Burrow as road favorites. Josh Allen and the Bills have won the division 5 years in a row and aren't ready to give up their crown just yet. We'll also be watching Green Bay at Denver. Is this a Super Bowl preview? Green Bay at Denver. Is this a Super Bowl preview? Jordan Love is on the rise. He's played great ball the last few weeks and is coming off a big win over the Bears. The Packers are peaking at the right time of the year. They head into Denver, who currently has the #1 seed in AFC. But are they legit or are they a paper tiger? Broncos have one of the toughest end of season schedules in the league, and this game is the start of a brutal stretch where they play the Packers,
Brutal.
Giants, Chiefs, and Chargers.
Brutal stretch, guys. Brutal stretch.
Brutal stretch where they play the Packers, Jags, Chiefs, and Chargers. Denver hasn't lost since week 3 and hasn't lost at home all year. If the Broncos can end this season with the #1 seed, they could win the Super Bowl. Former squad, where we got the memories in the bank. Former squad.
We like the... This is Terrell Davis, the Mile High Salute.
And hasn't lost at home all year. If the Broncos can end this season with the #1 seed, they could win the Super Bowl. Former squad, where we got the memories in the...
All right, guys. We've all chilled out some. I think so, Elena. I think so. Probably going to Publi Carlo off stream, though, because it would maybe sap this stream. Yep. We're going to post it. No, it's going to be that's why we made it horizontal. That's why we made it horizontal. We made it horizontal and we put a different song in there. Coconuts? Dude, you gonna be pina coladas tonight? Pause. Pina colada party. Last working night of the year, B-Wall. You gonna partying with the pinas coladas? Put the pets away. So yeah, guys, I'll post it. Got a lot of done today, guys. We got the draft of a Fun Friday done. We can release that at any point. It's a George Brett Pine Tar incident short. We can release that at any point. We got our previews done. First previews out in a while, guys. It's gonna do all right on TikTok. We got 7 likes. 7 likes and a share already. It's going to be on YouTube as well. Hopefully it does well. I'll post this on YouTube after the stream ends. Guys, we'll be on tonight. Not running out of here, but we'll be ending this stream shortly so we can get our goodbyes in. B-Wall, what are we thinking, dude? What we thinking? No, I think a save or a share, Elena. What did I say? I think it was a save. It wasn't a share. Not yet. But it's only been 40 minutes. It's only been 40 minutes. I got a save, not a share. Somebody saved it, though? It's 113 seconds. I mean, save is awesome, too. Guys, our most rigged game ever video, Lakers versus Kings 2002. The TikTok analytics it's got 215 hours of watch time, which is like, just for reference, the Deion Sanders video on YouTube has 185 hours of watch time. So it got 30 more hours of watch time. Its average watch time on the TT is 31.6 seconds. Got 13 new followers. It has 166 comments, 177 shares, 76 saves, over 670 likes. So just crazy talk. Borderline crazy talk. Borderline crazy talk, guys. Thanks for being here today. We got any thoughts for the rest of right now other than just some emojis? Any thoughts? Get our goodbyes in here, guys. Thanks for being here. You guys know I appreciate it. It's all love up in here. Trying to get better every day. I say it a bunch. You guys might see me fail, but you'll never see me quit. See me fail, Dan. I was just saying goodbyes, but now, well, let's go. You partying tonight, Elena? Should be live on Monday. Think it's going to be another week of being live. And maybe a couple weeks off while I focus on making some longer videos. Slingshot pause. Waiting for the lawsuit from the Walsh residents to come in. That's past true, Elena. I don't know the answer to that question, B-Wall. Ted says topic for tonight, maybe. Maybe not though. That's not really. That's probably not. We'll keep it to these topics. We'll keep it to these topics. No hockey puck. Where's the hockey puck? Right there. Right there. Right there. Keep it to these topics. These are the topics we can talk about tonight, guys. I didn't forget hockey. There's a hockey. Yeah, it's only to diss people with, and they're flying in the chat. Love it. This is what I'll never do, guys. That's what I'll never do. Oh, did it block it? What? That is what I'll never do. That's something I'll never do. That is something we'll never do. Dan. Never. I wish there's a... we'll say like a... I don't know. I tried to send it the first time, Elena. That's what I tried to send the first time. Anyway, yeah. No white flags, ever. You guys might see me fail, but you're not going to see me quit or surrender. How about that? Unrelenting, indestructible, unflappable, consistent, determined, all that stuff. And that's what I'm saying for everybody, guys. Oh man. Okay, we're okay. We're okay, guys. We're okay. Getting copyright issues flying past the dome. Hopefully all smooths out. That's it, Dan. That's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. LFG, you right, B-Wall? It's what the people want. It's what the people want. No bicycles, exactly. Don't let me pass a group of bikers on the road. Otherwise, you'll hear me say a whole bunch of words you never hear me say on stream.
Former squad game of the week, Sunday at 4:25, Lions at Rams. Future MVP Matt Stafford hosts his former team while going through a full-on career renaissance. People forget just how good Stafford was in Detroit. If not for Brady and Peyton, he might be the best quarterback of his generation. Stafford has the fourth most fourth-quarter comebacks ever, with almost all of them coming with only Megatron to lean on. The rest of that team was absolute garbaggio. Now Stafford and the Rams are...
It's a pretty good video, guys.
and are looking to lock up the #1 seed in the NFC. The Lions are coming off a win, but are still fighting for their playoff life. Former squad connections only add to the intrigue of what should be a great game. Another game we're looking forward to this weekend is the Bills at the Patriots. Another game we're looking forward to this weekend is should be a great game. Another game we're looking forward to this weekend is the Bills at Another game we're looking forward to this weekend is the Bills at the Patriots. Drake May sits second behind Matt Stafford in the MVP race, but the Patriots have taken advantage of a weak schedule to this point. This game is a true litmus test and will answer many of the remaining questions surrounding the upstart squad. The Bills have a chance to avenge their early season loss to their division rival. That game is still the Patriots' signature win of the year, the best team they've beaten all season by far. This time, the Bills come to Foxborough as road favorites. Josh Allen and the Bills have won the division 5 years in a row and aren't ready to give up their crown just yet. We'll also be watching Green Bay at Denver. Is this a Super Bowl preview? Jordan Love is on the rise. He's played great ball the last few weeks and is coming off a big win over the Bears. The Packers are peaking at the right time of the year. They head into Denver, who currently has the #1 seed in the AFC. But are they legit or are they a paper tiger? Broncos have one of the toughest end of season schedules in the league, and this game is the start of a brutal stretch where they play the Packers, Jags, Chiefs, and Chargers. Denver hasn't lost since week 3 and hasn't lost at home all year. If the Broncos can end this season with the #1 seed, they could win the Super Bowl. Former squad, where we got the memories in the bank.
It's pretty good, guys. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh. Yes. Yes, guys. All right, guys. I'm gonna export that horizontal version. Not a bad idea. At least we're getting videos out here, guys. That was huge. I mean, we hadn't made a video since Monday. Still had a lot of great live streams, guys. Like our #1 live stream of all time happened this week on Tuesday. We'll keep it going, guys. Up to 9 likes on 150 views. It's not bad. Not bad. Not getting a whole, not getting a whole lot of traction yet, but not terrible. Two saves on TikTok. Let's go. Fuel check time? Is that what you're saying, B-Will? It's time for a fuel check? Time for a fuel check? I don't know. I made it this far, 3 hours. Only had a couple bio breaks. Only 633 dropped frames. 0.2%. And we were on CapCut the whole time. Maybe I start putting this vid on YouTube. We'll see how long it takes. Thanks for being here today, guys. You guys are the best. OGs, day ones. I posted on TikTok, B-Wall. It's going to be on YouTube now in a second. That's what we're doing right now. It's posted on TT. Not YT, but it's about to be on YT. About to be on YT. But it's going to be horizontally orientated. Alright, guys. Let's see how this affects the stream qual. We'll see how that. Well, one, we can get rid of. We don't need CapCut anymore. Yeah. That's no. B-Wall, I definitely respect it, guys. The not being on the TT. I totally respect that. I'll be right back, guys. One hot second. Not even. One BRT, guys. What's good, Dan? What's good, guys? We are currently uploading to YouTube. What the heck? Great stream today, guys. Thanks for being here. NFL. All right, let's get you guys on the details of this post. Help me figure out, guys. If you could help me figure out. This is the title. I'm trying to do the same. No, we're not out yet. Elena, getting there. I'm trying to do the same pose as people. Not out yet, guys. Stream's not over. Anybody got, I appreciate all the help. Nah, at this point, guys, we'll be on till 1. It's not even over? What are we talking about? It's not even... Oh my gosh. Fuel check time, guys. B-Wall saying it's time for a fuel check. Fuel check time. Fuel check time, guys. Thanks for being here. What do we think of this clickbaity title? I'll read it to you guys. NFL MVP conversation is over. Former squad previews week 15. Maybe NFL week 15. Elaine is still gunning for that number 1 spot. Let's go. Publicar Arlo. Arlo? Now we're just gonna be. Now we're just gonna be. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, B-Wall. Elena's got a lot of XP right now. Oh my god. Yeah, Dan and I are just like, what? So much for the integrity. So much for the integrity of the chat. There, it went away. It's gone. So much for the integrity of the chat. I guess it's time to go, Dan. Normally I'm not on this late into the day. This is maybe a good reason. Yeah. Fuel check time. Everybody, I think we might all need a fuel check, guys. Here, I'll be ending this stream 1 o'clock. Be back on 7 o'clock, guys, for our final stream of the week. Stream ends when we fail. Maybe do some Wordles. Probably no brackets or lists today, guys. We did a lot of them. A lot of them this week. We'll see what we do tonight, but I'll be back on 7 o'clock. Our chat rate's like super high right now. Let me read the description. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're gonna... Oh, no. Okay. They know that we use the NFL's videos, but they okay with it. It's literally the whole video, but it's not. We're not monetized, so it's all good. And that's the thing. That's just the cool thing, guys. Is like we have all these. That's fine. It's giving us some hard time, but not actually. Oh. Top conspiracy theories of all time. Dan, I'm just a little worried about that devolving into political discussion. What are you talking about, Elena? No, I said, well... I don't know, Dan. Well, something like that. I mean, maybe Tin Hat, maybe Tin Hat, like sports Tin Hat. Maybe sports Tin Hat. You know, as opposed to just like Tin Hat. If we say Tin Hat Sports, like coming at you live here still, guys, I'll be ending the stream around like right at 1. Literally right at 1, so we'll say our goodbyes before then. But yeah, stream's going to end at 1. I'll be back on at 7 p.m. Oh, no, Elena, you don't have to apologize. I don't know, maybe no moon talk. It's a slippery slope, you know? It's a slippery slope if we get into moon talk and like... stuff like that, you know. It's not like I'm saying I'll never do that stuff ever again. It's just nothing to apologize for, guys. It's all love up in here. All love, support, can do anything attitudes, indestructibility, consistency. Yeah, it's like it's a slippery slope. And I'm not saying, you know, who knows what we'll end up talking about. The moon? Yeah, it's a slippery slope, Elena. It is, talking about the moon. I think it is. Stream's ending at 1, guys. Here, I'll read you my description that I wrote. This is for the other video. Former Squad previews NFL Week 15. These are the football games we are most looking forward to watching this weekend. The Lions and Rams famously swapped quarterbacks a few years ago. Matt Stafford is the leading contender for NFL MVP. Can Jared Goff and the Lions pull off the upset? Pull off the upset, not of. The Bills won a snow game in Buffalo last week. Can they continue their momentum as they try to stop New England from taking their AFC East crown? The Packers and Broncos squared off 29 years ago in Super Bowl 31. Guys, we're on, like, that's crazy. Like, that we've been alive for more than half the Super Bowls, like well over more than half the Super Bowls. It's a good thing. The Packers squared off 29 years ago in Super Bowl 31. Is their matchup this weekend a preview of the big game coming up in February? Question mark. Former squad where we got the memories in the bank. Do some added capitalization where we got the memories, capitalized memories in the bank. Short made live on stream, capitalize that. Please like, capital L, and subscribe, capital S. That's the thing. The thing is, like, the moon discussion is also, like, it's interesting how it's like basically like I can't even get into it. It's too much of a slippery slope. It's too much of a slippery slope, guys. That's my crazy opinion. Guys, 13 likes. John Glenn was nice guy, lived across the street from middle school. That's cool. John Glenn, first American to orbit the globe. Is that true? Is that what it is? Or is that Alan Shepard? I don't know. I'm a little fuzzy on my space history. Welcome, Dan Flynn. You're catching the tail end of the stream here. We're going to be... Appreciate it. We just released we're just going to... First American in orbit. Okay. Close. Somewhat. We're about to release a video on YouTube previewing. You helped write this. Everybody here helped make this. So this is about to be released on YouTube. We already released it on the other platform, TikTok. We're talking discussion. What are the best crazy tinfoil hat sports conspiracies? We were talking. I forget why we started talking tinfoil hats today. What tinfoil hat theory I was sharing. I don't know. Maybe it was like, I forget what it was about. Maybe we could scroll up in the chat and remember, but I don't remember. So no Tyrod, no Justin Fields. No Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor. Is Phillip Rivers going to play this week? You concerned about Phillip Rivers leading a resurgent Colts to the playoffs, Dan Flynn? No Tyrod, no Fields, no chance. All right, guys, I guess I'll just hit post here. Elena was saying post. Well, actually, I got to... Some end screen element. Philip Rivers, 9 kids, tip of the cap. That Philip Rivers is what got us started on talking about the well, you throw his wife in there, bro. You don't you lose it, Dad says. I don't know. Eagles hopefully have a get right game against the lowly Raiders this week. B-Wall, that was a funny point. I think if you throw his wife in there, or I don't know, yeah, throw his wife in there. There you go. You literally got a whole offense. Maybe they were playing for that. You know, maybe that's what they were gunning for. Anyway, that's what inspired our conversation. Yeah, Dan, the offense is kind of trash. Let's see. Everybody, the reports this week are positive, though. Everybody's saying it doesn't seem like a broken locker room. People are saying it's like there's positivity. The Eagles can't move on from Jalen Hurts this year. Maybe time for a fuel check pretty soon here, guys. Thanks for being here today. I said, appreciate all the support. Hopefully the Eagles open it up. It's been a crap offense for the last several weeks here. Really, almost all season. It's a united locker room against broken management. Yikes. But, isn't management super important in the NFL, you know? What's more likely, guys? Jalen Hurts is not the starting quarterback week 1 next year, or Nick Sirianni's not the head coach? Or is it guaranteed that both of them is that going to happen with both of them? Big day for us today, guys. We made a George Brett video to open the day. We did a Pine Tar incident video because we spun the wheels. We got Baseball Meltdown movie TV trailer. Now we are going to take out despite the talent on the offense, it's elementary. I was hearing they kept been driving this point home, guys. The Eagles' offense this season is the highest paid offense of all time, NFL history. If you talk about just the offense is making 3 times what the defense is making, and the defense is carrying the squad right now, keeping them in games. They've been in almost every game they've played. Right? I think they've been in every game they've played, which is it is a good sign. As bad as the offense is playing, they're still not getting blown out. I guess that's just the nature of how they play, though, kind of. It's super important. That's why, despite the talent on the offense, it's elementary. I don't know, guys. Any other tinfoil sports conspiracies? Stick it to sports. Not talking any moon conspiracies. I don't want to divide the audience. You know? Trying to unite, not divide. Unite, not divide. Educate, enlighten, inspire. Stuff like that. Positivity. Unflappability. Determination. Consistency. That's what I'm saying, guys. The inside the NFL content. Yeah, I know, Dan Flynn. I gotta tune into that. I can't believe I haven't tuned into it yet. I just got to. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but still determined. Me too. All right, guys. What did I do here? All right, guys, we're going to give it a shot here. We're going to... Oh, shoot. That's not what I'm trying to do. We're going to give it a shot here. Shoot. All right, guys. I'm going to post this. It's going to go live. Anybody, any ideas? We're allowed to A/B test our title. This is the title I picked. If anybody any ideas for a A/B test on that title? We said that we're looking for a high click-through rate CTR. I think people will click on that title to watch the video, personally. But if anybody has any other ideas, versions of saying that. Brace me, Wall. You got another way of saying it, though? Anyway, we'll post this one. We'll post this. We might end up posting the George Brett video. I'll play that. Dan Flynn, do you remember the George Brett pine tar incident? I'm sure you do. It went crazy. It went crazy. That's how we started off the day, making a video about the George Brett pine tar incident. I guess so. That's what we said for the first one about Matt Stafford. Maybe something about Patriots. Will the Patriots take the Bills' crown? Will the Patriots taking the AFC East crown? Something like that. I didn't know that. That's a good little fun fact. The Brett, another family, Ken Brett, was mid at best, replacement level. I guess they call him today at these war days. So I did look it up, guys. It is a fact that the Patriots have had the softest schedule in the league so far. Like in terms of strength of schedule, they're 32nd. So maybe we put that in title form somehow. Patriots have had softest schedule. Something like that. I don't know. That's IDK, guys. Haven't A/B tested in a never even given me this option. The Patriots are soft. Patriots boosted. By soft schedule. Former squad previews. Fire Football former squad previews NFL Week 15. It's facts. Pat's Paper Tiger. We'll try that one. Patriot, and then what's the last one? Maybe Super Bowl 31 rematch. Fire Football. Well, maybe just say Super Bowl 60, guys. How do you say, it's LX, right? Is that 60? Super Bowl LX preview. Bob Kraft no longer allowed. I'll just say, I like that. Patriots are a paper tiger. And then, is that how you spell it? Super Bowl 60? LX. Super Bowl 60, LX. Super Bowl 60 preview. NFL Week 15. Former squad NFL Week 15. All right, guys, I think that's good. That's the thing, Dan Flynn. It's provocative, but it's backed up with facts. Gets the people going. Gets the people going. Full of confidence, full of energy, belief, determination. Thanks for being here, guys. Set test. This is a good one. This is good, guys. We got some good testing. We got some good titles to test on here, guys. We're going to call this stream in a minute here, guys. Thanks for being here. I'll be back on this evening, 7 o'clock. So get your goodbyes in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the help making these videos. It's going to be live on YouTube. Dan, I'm actually calling it this time. I'm actually calling it this time. My computer's about to die. Can it just run till 7? But then I gotta get your goodbyes in, guys. This is like the fourth fake out of the day. Third or fourth fake out of the day. All love, guys. You know it's all love. You guys are the best. Flip flopping flim flammer Flynn. No, this is not a fake out, guys. Get your goodbyes in. We need a fuel check. It should just have, well, I could just, honestly, I got to figure out, probably, I think once I get enough subscribers, I can just have the replay of the lives. Yeah, exactly. Like, eventually, I got to figure, yeah, we'll figure out how to just, like, replay the lives so it's constantly on. We'll get there, guys. So, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here. Be back on at 7 tonight, maybe doing some tinfoil stuff or something fun. So, appreciate, well, one, let me hit post on this so you guys see it's published. Our first live long form, relatively long form video that we've made in a while. Minute 54. Hopefully it does well on YouTube. You guys are the best. Oh, okay, Dan. All right. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We'll look into that, guys. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'll be back tonight. Appreciate all the dope ideas, all the support, all the energy and drive. Gonna keep doing our best. Thanks, guys. We'll talk soon, okay? All love. We will do something like that, Dan. It's a good idea. Got to keep making the content. We'll get there.